Fala pessoal, estou aqui com o Josh Amaro, ele é um Navy Corpsman, que é um médico da Marinha, né? Dentro das forças militares americanas, é um médico de grande prestígio, se não de maior prestígio. É uma escola muito conceituada, normalmente são médicos emprestados para diversas forças de elite, né? Assim como os próprios Marines e algumas forças especiais da própria Marinha, assim como os próprios SEALs, são médicos que trabalham com essa turma aí em combate, especialmente. Josh está aqui com a gente para ministrar o curso de TAC MED, que é Medicina de Combate, né? Um curso que você vai aprender muita coisa sobre esses primeiros socorros em uma situação de risco, ou mesmo em qualquer situação que você precisa ajudar uma pessoa que pode ser você mesmo, que está em risco iminente de morte. E os militares americanos desenvolveram muitas técnicas, né, além de alguns equipamentos que fazem com que a morte em combate tenha diminuído muito. Vou deixar o Josh conversar um pouco com a gente, vou perguntar um pouco, fazer algumas perguntas e ele vai explicar um pouco melhor para a gente o que é isso.
I think, it's extremely important. Everybody thinks about the shooting part, learning how to shoot and doing all the cool stuff, and that's a lot of fun. But the medical part, it's a part, especially in the civilian world, it's overlooked. You know, nobody, like very few people on their own go and take up a first aid course, like even CPR. You know, you don't necessarily have to know how to, like, all the tactical stuff, all the fancy stuff that you see in the movies. Basically, just like a basic first aid course, not a lot of people think about that. They go and take the shooting courses, all the cool stuff, like I said, but the medical gets overlooked. So it's really important. I mean, yeah, you always have to definitely be open to learning new things, and you, even especially in the medical field, it's like there's so much to learn. Like, I'm always open to learning, taking new courses. In my experience, every time that there was a medical course offered, not only because it was my job, but hey, I want to learn all the new stuff that's coming on. How to assess the situation, act critically, think critically, you know?
Okay.
Think logically, because most of the things that will happen is people will lose their ability to think critically in a stressful situation.
Okay, sounds awesome. And that translates to, it could be military environment, combat, police environment, or any environment,
It could be any
right?
environment, yeah. It doesn't have to be, I mean, yeah, if you're in law enforcement or you're in the military, yeah, you'll find a lot about it. But if you're like just an accountant or a housewife or something like that, you'll also get you get a lot out of it. Some of the situations where I've actually had to stop and help somebody in the road, it wasn't any tactical thing. There wasn't an active shooter or there wasn't anything. But for instance, like in my experience, like I had twice had to stop for a motorcycle accident. And actually one time it was like not too long. It was like maybe I'm gonna say like four or 5 weeks ago. A guy, like I saw him, but you just can't get out and help a person out. You gotta assess the situation. You gotta assess the environment. You gotta see where the threats are, and then you gotta see how to best approach the situation. You're gonna have to then once you approach the situation, you secure the scene. You make sure that you're not becoming a casualty yourself. Then you can go ahead and help. And then that's a different tier of thinking. Once you approach the casualty, then you got to go through all of your steps to help out. So.
And that's very, and I put myself in the same as I was very ignorant, even though I was raised, around gun culture and fighting and training. But I never thought how important should be. Everyone should learn tactical medicine, in my opinion. That should be taught in schools because you save lives, you know, and especially, once again, a country like Brazil, so many people die from crazy car accidents and violence, you know. So, man, thanks a lot for,
My pleasure, yeah. I love teaching, I love making people better and safer, so This is definitely a pleasure for me.
Man, it's awesome, you know. Thank you, brother. Guys, galera, a gente vai continuar com alguns papos aí com o Josh, acompanha a gente nas mídias também e vamos trazer o máximo que a gente puder dessas informações.